hope you guys are doing really well. I have had quite a few questions from people recently about the training that I'm doing this winter and about what I'm actually training for. I'm going to cover the kind of future plans thing in another video, but for now I just wanted to go back to the questions about training and share with you some of the insights that I have and answer some of those questions basically. So I am a trained British cycling coach, but I also have my own coach, which is Connor at Train Shop. Now, you might wonder why, if you're a trained coach, you have your own coach. And for me, it's about having a bit of accountability to someone else and also allowing that part of my life to be taken care of. So it's something else that I don't have to even think about or worry about. I just tick off the training sessions. But anyway, what I wanted to do is share the insights that I have gleaned from my years of training for racing and stuff, so that hopefully I can stop you from wasting any time, from making similar mistakes, and help you guys progress as quickly as you possibly can. So let's begin. The first thing that I immediately got wrong was imagining that every single training session had to be a really, really hard one. I just went all in with every single ride and it absolutely beasted me. You just really don't need every ride to be a hard ride. There are physiological benefits that you get from the lower intensity rides, and those should not be neglected. Quite apart from the fact that your body can't handle just multiple super high intensity workouts. So I would say get rid of that idea that every ride needs to be difficult in order for you to make any gains. It's simply not true. Another mistake that a lot of people make is thinking that more is better. What you really want to try and do is actually stick to what is in your training plan. You want to aim for some quality and consistency, and if you tick off the training rides like they're meant to be done, you will see progress. So you just need to trust in the process. Don't try and up your mileage too quickly. What you really want is a gradual progression. So aim to increase your mileage by about 10% per week. And if you do that, you will steadily build. Obviously, you need to factor into all of this rest days and recovery weeks so that your body can make these adaptations. But if you keep building steadily, you're going to get where you want to go. One really big mistake that a lot of people make, and boy did I learn this the hard way, is you just really shouldn't train when you're under the weather. In my opinion, if you feel like you are beginning to get sick, even if you are not yet sick, you shouldn't be training hard. I've tried to train through too many colds and they've turned into things far worse like laryngitis, and it really knocks your training back. Basically, it's far better to have a couple of days off than say like 2 weeks off because you haven't listened to your body. And on that note, don't skip your recovery days. Your body needs it, and it is then that you make gains from all the training that you're putting in. Another mistake a lot of people make, and I do this, is skipping your warm-up and your cool down. Skipping your warm-up is just going to mean that you don't perform as well, and you could potentially cause more injury to yourself. So make sure that you factor in enough time to get that warm-up done before you start doing your efforts or the rest of your ride. I find this one hard because sometimes I am trying to put my daughter to bed and get on Swift in time to do a race, and there just isn't enough time. But believe me, I know firsthand your performance really suffers. If you skip your warm down, then you're not going to recover as well. It's a really key part of every session, so do try and find enough time to do that cool down or warm down, however you want to call it, because it means that the next day you will feel better, your legs will feel fresher, and you're going to nail the next session even better. My final bit of advice is to not neglect the rest of your body. So there was a period in time when I was only doing cycling, and I kind of felt like I ended up being very one-dimensional physically, like you know, I was sort of out of whack, and I just didn't feel healthy in a kind of normal sort of way. Cycling training is so specific, and I wanted to be able to go for hikes and stuff with my friends as well. So I think it's really important that you do other exercise as well, or at the very least take really good care of your body when you're not cycling. So you want to make sure that you do some stretching, if possible do some foam rolling, a bit of yoga wouldn't go amiss if that's your kind of thing, and drink lots of water. Make sure you are feeding yourself properly and getting lots of protein and fruits and vegetables. It's just about taking good care of yourself, because cycling actually puts your body through a lot of stress, and if you don't counter that by providing your body with what it needs, then you are going to suffer from it. So you don't want to turn something that's so beneficial to your health into something that's actually going to give you a bit of a battering. Do the stretches, drink the water, eat good food, and you're going to be all right. Well, I hope you found all these tips useful. These are all things that I have figured out during my own cycling training journey. So some of them might seem quite simple, but believe me, if you pay attention to these minor aspects of your cycling training, then overall you're going to see greater gains and you are going to feel better for it. If you've got any more questions about training, then do let me know in the comments below, or indeed any other questions that you are dying to ask me. Always interested to hear what sort of videos you want to see me make. So again, leave anything down there in the comments, and please do subscribe. I would absolutely love to get to 100,000 followers as soon as possible. It's been a kind of dream ever since I first got picked up by YouTube and I went to their Women to Watch creator camp, I'm sort of slowly ticking up towards that mark, but I'm not quite there yet. So if you like my channel and my vlogs, please do share it with all your friends and show me your support that way. It means a lot. I hope you're doing all right with the lockdown, with whatever situation you're in whatever country you happen to be in, and yeah, I will catch up with you again soon. Bye.